Come on.
Milk pizza. You got milk on my pizza.
You got pizza in my milk.
Welcome to the Button Munchers podcast.
Is it going?
Episode 10. What's the title? Anyone got any jokes?
Wait, hold on. Episode 10, Pizza Party Galore. Gurkha.
Gurkha. Hey, I'll write that down.
Colon, what the hell's a Gurkha?
Hey, give me a pencil.
I got a pencil for you. Right here.
1 second.
That's not a pencil.
That was my arm. That was
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey Willie, how you doing?
Hey Willie, how are you?
Hey, doing pretty good.
That's good.
Hey, Hayden, you got a... So, what was it? What was the title of it?
Pizza Party
Galore Gurkha. No, Pizza Party Gurkha Galore. That sounds better.
Pizza Party Gurkha Galore. How do you spell
Nazi
Gurkha?
pizza party.
Gurkha.
What is this,
With an
Nazi
H at the end, I
Germany?
think. What?
What is this, Nazi Germany?
Wait, yeah.
It's Pizza Germany.
And then put subtitled, what is this Nazi Germany?
We got a lot of titles
It's,
this week.
Subtitle. What is
one
this,
of the
Gurkha Germany?
Assassin's Creed 2, I think Ezio invents pizza or something.
See
Just throw it
guys,
out there.
Do they make pizza?
how you
Yeah,
doing?
before pizza exists, they have Ezio invent pizza.
I'm your host, Willie. Here's my co-host.
This is Dax. Oh.
I'm shaking the hands around the table. This is my ex-co-host.
You gotta say it.
Say your name.
State your name.
State your name.
Hi, I'm Seamus, I'm your co-host.
We got a special guest today.
Hi. Herc.
Herca.
Herca.
Gurkha the Gurkha.
Hey guys, you been doing any vid games?
Oh man.
That was no rhetorical question. Got any news topics? I wrote one thing down.
Do we?
All I wrote down was Anarchy Reigns.
What about,
Oh yeah. I'm
what
excited
about,
about that.
what about
I'm
in
pretty excited about it.
Antichrist when the fox goes, Chaos reigns?
Hey, I'll write that down.
Alright, as far as Anarchy Reigns.
So is it coming out?
Yeah.
Anarchy Reigns will be coming out in January finally in North America.
How much is it for?
And it'll be sold for $30.
30 what? Gurkhas?
$30.
Pesos?
What is, I've never heard of, well, I think Willie said about 30 times. I kept making that
Yeah.
Antichrist joke, but I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
Anarchy Reigns is like, it's sort of like a Dynasty Warriors Devil May
Platinum
Cry
Games.
thing made by the Bayonetta people, Platinum. So, and Bayonetta's in it, so it's gonna be neat.
Just imagine a bunch of cool guys.
Yeah.
Anarchy Reigns.
The premise of
premise
the game
is
is
cool guys.
everyone's really overpowered, so
Yeah.
you can just like throw helicopters
It's
at
like-
people, no matter who you're playing.
It's
as.
like a
I kind of like
Whirlwind inside of my head.
Yeah.
whirlwind
Yeah.
inside of my head. We got a special guest today.
Special guest.
Thank you.
Papa
Pizza
Papa
Man.
Ares.
Papa Aries. Bubba Aries.
Yeah, sorry. I realized the
Anarchy Reigns is...
Yeah, I got a story.
I'm speaking.
Okay.
We'll get to stories after
Well,
news
just write down
topics.
Hayden's story.
Can you write it down for me? I'm busy.
So,
So,
pen and paper?
pencil, even better.
Okay.
Anarchy Reigns is like a multiplayer. You got a bunch of matches doing multiplayer stuff, and everyone's a cool guy.
Everyone is
It's
a cool guy.
beat 'em
It's
up,
true.
slashing, hacking, beat 'em
Slash
up.
and tack.
Good shooting
Stories.
Beat and
Dax.
Good
slash.
slashing text.
Nimbus.
Starring Slash from Guns N' Roses fame.
Yeah.
Playable. Game
You
started-
heard here first.
Slash X
Slash
Bayonetta.
confirmed.
Throws his hat.
It's like who's the guy from Mortal Kombat?
No, that's not it. The guy from James
Phelan.
Bond.
No,
James
not
Bond.
Phelan. Shao Kahn.
No, there's a guy in Mortal Kombat who has a razor hat.
Fuck. No, there's a guy who throws.
Well, they just take that from
Odd-
James
but
Bond.
Odd
What movie
Odd
was
Job.
that?
Odd Job throws.
Goldeneye. Odd Job.
Goldfinger. You heard of
There's
it?
also another one.
Goldfinger's in the game.
Yeah, an older one with Sean Connery.
Special guest George W.
Well,
Bush.
what if it's?
Because I remember he pulls off his hat, and he throws it at a plaster statue.
That's Odd
That's-
Job.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's in an older movie too.
When
Oh,
you've
not
got
Goldeneye.
Sean.
What am I saying?
When you
He's an
choose
odd
a-
job.
Not Goldeneye. Oh, what is
What
it?
is this, Nazi Germany?
Goldfinger?
No.
Yeah, it's a
Goldfinger.
Why are we talking? about
Goldfinger's actually one, but
Yeah.
So
I don't know
that's
if it's
that.
that. Anyway,
He's
that's
got the
that.
golden touch.
Any other
Oh yeah. I don't know.
That might be
two.
it.
The man
We
with
got
the golden
Seamus
gun.
and Herc excited for it.
I am.
Hayden didn't know what it was. I don't really care about it. Next news topic: chaos reigns.
What's that?
I wrote it down.
It's a film.
Antichrist.
Antichrist.
Oh,
I didn't watch it. I only watched that
I
scene.
watched it. There's a scene where a woman is pretending to have sex with a man, and his penis is erect. And what's she do? She takes a stake and hammers it through his testicles or something.
That's
like that.
fun.
Something like that.
That's some good chaos right there.
Ooh, wow.
Why not?
Boner kill.
Hey, I'll try
Boner
everything
kill.
once.
It's
Almost.
double boner. Boner bonus.
Did you see that video of Pokemon spread?
No, I didn't. Because
Oh,
it was on my phone when I saw it. I was like, well, I can't watch it on my phone.
Hey, you got any stories?
Yeah, I got a story. Dax Moonbase. So I played Moonbase Alpha for 2 hours last
started a new
night.
category.
Who told you to play that one?
The internet.
The internet?
I wanted to play it though.
Oh, you
I
wanted to
did.
play it.
It's
though.
free.
Yeah, I did.
We've played it. It's a classic.
It's a
I've
phenomenal
played it. It's a
game.
great
Free
game.
NASA classic.
Actually, no, I think
I'll have to
didn't
check
I
it
think
out
of that?
sometime.
I'm pretty sure I thought about that.
Maybe.
So you told her?
So you told Liz to play it?
No.
Who's Liz?
I
Who's
played it.
Liz? Who brought up Liz?
I thought
Liz
I-
cast.
thought
No. No.
Hey, the viewers don't know what's going on.
I thought I played it.
Anyways,
Hey,
please tell us.
continue your story.
Moonbase,
Who's
and,
Liz?
Ignore
I-
this.
Liz, the viewers don't know anymore.
Seamus is just a jerk interrupting.
So Dax Moonbase.
So I was playing Moonbase, and I joined a game. And were you watching?
I tried to join, but my computer was working.
I didn't even tell you. I didn't really care.
Because I got an email. Every time
just
you
play XCOM. Oh, you do?
Every time you do a cast, I get an email. So that's what
I got an email that
Hayden's
said,
trying to sneak one on me again with Liz.
I got an email that
I
said
just didn't care.
Dead
It's good.
Space, Dead Zombie Free Space.
Yeah.
Spooks cast.
The first 30 minutes were me trying to get Metro 2033 in windowed mode.
Yeah.
I figured it out, and there was no sound, just me doing
Wait,
that.
you
for
figured it
30 Yeah.
How'd you do it?
You have to get it on Steam. Okay, you don't have it on Steam. You gotta go into the user.
Would you press?
This is for all the viewers who can't get Metro 2033 windowed. You're gonna go onto program files. You're gonna go to Metro 2033. Scroll down to user.cfg. In that, it's a file that has a bunch of commands that you can either turn on or off. That's all the games have this. Stop dancing. And one of them is entitled full screen. It says on. Just erase the N and put 2 Fs, and then save it.
Can you do a live stream of you just doing that?
Oh, it's on there.
And put it on DVD and just give it to me? Because I'm not gonna remember.
Can you
that.
put it on VHS for me? I don't have a
Actually,
DVD
yeah, I have a
player.
VHS player, so that would work. better.
You heard it here first, folks. Hack stacks, instructional videos.
Yep, instructional videos.
On
Coming to a
VHS.
VHS near you.
VHS. Family
So
video
next.
near you.
Family
And
video.
all's got any stories?
In the adult section.
That hacks will go.
I didn't finish my guy. I literally started.
What
the
is this,
story.
Nazi Germany? You had your
So,
share.
Anarchy
And all's
reigns.
got any stories? Anarchy reigns?
I've been playing Dark Souls. That's quite the
Dark
game.
Souls.
That's not really a story.
Is it quite the game?
That's
That is
more
a
of
story.
What do you mean by quite the game?
I mean, man, I die a lot.
Yeah. Now, would you say, "Ooh, this is a good game"?
I enjoy it. Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay.
Got him.
I had a time. I played it. I got to pretty far to a point where there's like, hey, you can either go this way, or you can go that way, or you can go this way. You could also go that way. Well, which way do I go? I don't know. There's no story, so who cares?
Right, there you go.
So I went one way, and there's a cliff, and I was like, oh man. So I see a dead dragon, just right. He's bones, just bones.
Dead Rising 2.
Right on me.
And there's just 1,000 of things on the ground. I'm like, oh, look at all this stuff I can
You'll
pick
get
up.
all these things.
So I'm getting all the things, and all of a sudden the dragon just goes
of things.
instant KO.
Just bitch slaps you.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I had no idea how to get back. Immediately stopped playing.
That's pretty much Dark Souls.
I mean, it's kind of fun. There's no story, although, no story doesn't mean anything. XCOM has almost no story. Moonbus.
Can you do me a favor and make a mic on XCOM? I was just thinking of
Mike?
Just make Mike.
I
Hey,
was
you
going
guys-
to. He's going to be my PSYOP soldier.
Hey, you guys do anything funny?
Well, me and Herc were playing Portal 2 last night, and that was a barrel of laughs.
Co-op. That was good.
That's not really a story.
Yeah, it is.
It was a pretty good story.
I
a
keep
story.
asking for stories and you just talk about games. That's different.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me think.
We both went to college.
Well, I did.
Hey, you want me to talk about LizCast 97?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
Seems like a waste
Why
of time
not?
to me.
No, we're talking about
Get off my
Skyfall.
lawn.
I said, hey, Skyfall.
Oh, hey, I went to Skyfall.
And she's like, oh, I've never seen a James Bond movie. And I said, well, okay. And then, she's like, oh, hey, Q in this one. He's a young guy. I said, what?
Yeah.
Q. You know, Q and all of them. He's the old guy who's got all the inventions. In this one, he's some young blood.
Young
Some
guys.
cute guy. She goes, oh, he's real cute. I said, this guy's a faggot.
I agree.
Probably has a.
I was extremely upset. Then I looked up I said, hey, what's the chick? So I typed in Skyfall chick. I got it. I don't know how to say her name. There's 39
Adele.
accent marks.
It's Adele.
It's not. It's like Berenice. I don't know.
It's a title.
Pablo Poopaloo?
Baroness.
I know. That's what I thought.
It's not a
I,
name.
And it's all I went in the first page I could, and it was basically softcore pornography.
That's
Is it
like
not
the,
a euphemism, or is it this time?
Euphemism?
That's like the cheapest way to do things. Just name your kid a title.
Yeah.
Like
My,
King Johnson.
I delivered to someone named Countess the other day. It was interesting.
That was-
Pizza. I
Yeah.
forgot this guy's a pizza guy.
It's,
Are you a-
Jimmy John's.
Pizza
Hayden
guy.
sandwich.
Ooh, Herc can tell us about Jimmy Jane.
Jimmy Jane.
Jimmy Jane, that's a good story.
I went to movie with the girl who I work with. Her name is not Jimmy Jane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you were
Jimmy's a
Jimmy
weird
John.
one.
Okay.
She's
Jimmy's
got,
a strange name
she's got
for a
love for
girl.
free
That
smells.
is. Shut up.
Freaky Fest.
Good joke.
Delivery.
Good joke. Freaky.
Am I missing any?
No, I think
Hey.
you hit the nail right on
How
that.
about we talk about games?
Hey, I like games.
One sandwich is the only thing necessary.
I got a question. If there's a witch in the desert, is that a sandwich?
Oh.
I don't know what to say.
Is that? Did you write that down as a joke on there?
No. I stole that from another podcast.
Okay.
I was playing Tales of the Abyss with Sam Randolph once. That was a thing we used to do, and there were bandits that were in the desert. So Sam started calling them Sandits. And
Hey, Herc, what games you?
and
What
then
games
when
you
we
been
got to
playing?
bandits on regular land, we called them Landits.
Shut up. Like I said, Dark Souls. I played
Dark Souls.
Portal 2 last night,
Portal.
co-op.
Go up.
That was an
Like
interesting
a Gurkha
experience because Seamus is really dumb and bad at
dumb.
puzzle
Yeah.
games.
But was it multiplayer?
I went to college.
Portal 2 multiplayer, you're supposed to be dumb anyway. So, a Seamus planet, I'm sorry. I can't even imagine.
I was so useful.
it was-
Screw Herc. Herc was holding me back. The computer was always saying, the orange one. That was me. I was the orange one.
It counts your
That's more orange.
it
You can
counts your
choose.
it counts your
No.
steps. I took like 200 more steps than him, so I beat him.
He did get more steps than me because he's a bitch.
Is that better?
Do you enjoy
just keeps
Portal
track of
2
your steps.
multiplayer?
I thought that'd be
I
worse.
enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean I've only really played it once, but I thought it was a good experience.
I've got a real axe to grind.
Yeah.
with Portal 2 multiplayer.
You know what? Portal is one of those
Portal.
games I think I'd like playing once, and then I wouldn't want to play it again.
I mean, Portal's fun. That's
like
fine.
Heavy Rain. I don't want to ever play that again.
But the multiplayer
I mean, it's
The
an
robots.
experience.
looks so fucking stupid. It enrages me. I can't play it. It makes me so angry. They look so dumb.
They're pretty dumb.
The
looking.
tall
Yeah.
one,
That was it.
just make him a robot.
Seamus was the tall, stupid.
Seamus,
robot.
you look so stupid. I can't even.
They have gestures. I kept
You
tearing
can-
his head off, and then he would hit me on the head with his own head.
And we can high five.
I can't do it.
And play rock
Oh,
paper scissors. I
so
always
it's
win
like
rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Army of Two.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Can you play air guitar?
No.
Army of Two
I'm
wins
assuming
again.
that's the
Two
last
wins
one.
again.
Wins again.
We have one last gesture to unlock, so we don't know what that is.
Hey. You've been playing a game called
We're gonna
Resident
drop this
Evil
bomb.
6.
Oh shit! Okay.
He said Resident Evil 6 and you couldn't hear him.
Yeah, Seamus
So,
is shouting. I'm sorry.
Resident Evil 6.
Is it good?
It's pretty. It's not.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Resident Evil 6 for all of our
Seis.
Spanish-speaking
Sis.
customers.
Residente Evil.
Casa
De Bio
Male.
has...
Resident Mall.
Resident Schist for all our Russians.
What was this
Shist.
number?
6.
Resident 6.
Yeah, Resident 6.
Hey, I used to have 5 roommates, now I'm on the 6th one.
There
Resident
you go.
Chase.
But as I was saying, Resident Evil 6 is it's a game. I'm glad I own it, but it's not a good game.
I had fun.
I had fun.
Did you guys figure out your Pierce conspiracy theories and whatnot?
It's still open to interpretation.
Nah, I think we've decided he does have the largest penis in the world.
Okay.
It's not one. We're talking about the big 3 Pierce
Oh, the big
conspiracies.
3. Okay.
1, Pierce is gay. 2, Pierce is hunk. 3, Pierce is nemesis.
I thought Pierce was a gay hunk.
That was 4.
Oh,
I think we did.
We did have gay hunk.
What was that he's nemesis?
That's the 3rd one.
But we've
Now-
definitely
That could.
I don't want to spoil anything.
no spoils, but,
But I
we've
think
definitely
2
confirmed who Hunk is.
2 of the 3.
Ooh.
No spoils, but 2 of the 3
We did.
might be true.
Oh.
2 of the 3.
That's...
That's he can't be gay and hunk then, because then that's 3. Because then he's gay hunk in 4.
Right.
See, okay.
I guess, see, I got. But
So is he gay nemesis then?
no spoils.
No spoils.
No spoils.
But
on this
2 of the
thing.
3 might be true.
Alright.
2 of 3 might be true, but
Play it to find
I
out.
can say that we've established who Hunk is as of playing Resident Evil 6. Do you agree, Willie and Hayden?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, we agree.
Okay.
Gurkha.
Gurkha. So, I think the 3 of us, not counting Herc, because he hasn't played it.
I haven't.
The 3 of us have agreed to the conclusion that Resident Evil 6 is a bad game, but it's a barrel of monkeys.
I didn't. Agree.
It's-
Did I say that?
No.
No,
I didn't say
actually,
that.
But
Hayden
you just
thinks
agreed
it's
to
good.
it.
I didn't agree to that.
Do you think it's good?
I like it.
Wait,
I
right,
had
it's a barrel
fun
of
with it.
monkeys,
It was
but is
fun.
it good?
I gave it a 10 out of 13 stars members.
Right.
That's...
Yeah, I asked him for.
The important thing is, though, which stars numbers.
You
that
see,
makes a
we
big
did-
difference.
We did
did
decide
do
on
it.
that.
Okay.
We did the math. Brad Vickers counted as half, but
Yeah.
because he's a zombie.
Okay.
But I think we took him off the roster.
I think we just take him off the roster.
That's out of there. Edward Dooley is dead before the game starts. He's off the roster.
Yeah.
Who else did we get?
I don't know.
10 out of 13.
10 out of
Alright, there we
13.
go.
10 out of 13. I liked it, and I did not think it was bad. Now, would I say it was good?
There's-
Maybe.
They didn't even try.
I think they
fun.
tried.
I will say it's a fun game.
They tried, but not with their with their wallets.
I believe all the money that they used on it was generated towards promotions.
I agree.
They used a lot of promotion for that game.
There's literally no manual. Not even
Not at
like
all?
There's not an instruction.
Modern Warfare 3 has like the 2 pages health warnings, limited warranty. Resident Evil 6 doesn't have that.
No instruction.
They have the see-through Xbox box with the cover of the game on the outside, the health warnings on the back of that, so you can
Oh.
see it through the box.
That's been happening.
So you
I
open
hate that.
open the box. Ooh, warning.
Tell you what, Fear 2 didn't it? They had a pretty thick booklet.
I love the...
What about Army of 2?
Army of
Army of 2 did it again.
Did it again. I will say Diablo 2 did it the best. They had a booklet that comprised of 130 pages.
Oh.
It's a heft.
It's a bit of a-
Kazowie.
Because about 30 of the pages were just a fake letter by Deckard Cain.
That's the best.
Yeah, and you know what? Seaman, also one of the best. In the beginning, it had a full biography of Dr. Degrassier.
Now,
Welcome to the lab of Dr. We need to play that.
I got a question.
Yeah,
They don't
full circle.
No. Hey, full squares. Emos, squares beyond. Shucks. What was I saying? So they don't really do manuals anymore. All the manuals are very thin, even for the best of games.
Yeah.
But they do strategy guides now, which is even bigger than it ever would be.
It's true.
But then it costs extra money. Let's hear the thoughts.
When I buy a strategy guide, I usually buy it just because it has cool concept art and stuff like that in it. I don't really buy it for strategies.
I bought one. I bought the one for Skyrim. Never opened it because it's all quest stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like 500 pages. I said that's cool, so I bought it. But now, why would I read the quests? I'll just play the quests.
There you go.
See, I think I saw a strategy guide for Nice Little Republic, and I wanted to buy it just so I could say I had it. Absolutely no reason otherwise.
It's a fun collector's item. I used to be big on strategy guys. I used to subscribe to this magazine called Tips and Tricks, which was the best game magazine ever.
Tips to tips.
Because not only did it give game reviews, but it also gave strategy guides, tips and tricks.
There you go. What kind of tricks did they give you?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater tricks.
It did give me some Tony Hawk Pro Skater tricks.
The Bohemian Rhapsody move.
I would have not have been able to beat Legend of Zelda Wind Waker if it was not for the 4-part tips and tricks strategy.
4-player podcast.
And it taught me some stealth tricks and other things like how I can repair the signs I cut up with my sword by playing a certain song.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was a good trick.
Zelda.
I knew that in the other ones.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I think we should have a special segment here. We're gonna count how many people we have. I'm gonna start, then we're gonna go clockwise.
I don't know if we can do this.
And then once it gets to the full level, we're gonna shout the number and then the words "player podcast."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Now let's start. 1.
Skrillex.
3.
Anime Weeb Lord 4-player podcast.
Holy shit.
Player podcast.
Anime Weeb
4-player podcast.
Drop the bass.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Web.
I think that's a new segment for every episode.
That's a new segment.
I'm gonna write that down.
No, Seamus.
All I'm gonna write is a new segment.
1
Control.
Skrillex,
I'll help you.
3 Anime Weeb Lord 4-player podcast.
Anyone want this last slice of pizza? I'm the fast one here.
You go ahead, Fatty.
Well, you want this
I'll
last
take
slice? You want it?
We're gonna have popcorn.
Ugh.
I'm gonna save them for popcorn.
If the owners are there, I'm still getting popcorn. The only thing is, if the owners weren't there, I was just gonna sneak everyone
For
in.
the viewers, what movie are we seeing?
Otherwise, I'm gonna get Willie
Skrillex,
free
the
because he has
movie.
no
We're
money.
gonna see Skrillex the movie, also known as Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
It does feature Skrillex.
Does it actually?
Does it?
Yeah.
It does.
Does it?
I didn't know it did.
Skrillex is in.
Is it in
Wreck-It
Heroes Call?
Ralph. Skrillex does some music for the movie. I don't want to spoil it because
It's not a.
Hey, no
fine.
spoils.
Hey.
no spoils.
This isn't a
in this
spoil cast.
Hey, this isn't a.
But
Right.
yes, Hayden. He does do the
Spoils
music
at
for Heroes Duty.
23:20.
Okay. Duty. That's it. I was gonna say
Duty.
change the title. What's the title again?
Heroes Duty.
Pizza Party Gurkha Galore.
It's, change it from. Keep it as Pizza Party Gurkha Galore. And what was the
Heroes
subtitle?
Duty.
What was this? I didn't run it. Did I write it?
Nazi Germany.
This isn't Nazi Germany.
I think I started.
And then put another subtitle there
Oh,
and put
what?
this is a no spoils cast.
Oh, right, because I started to write it. All I wrote was "what," but the subtitle
Yeah.
is "What is this, Nazi Germany?"
What is this?
What the hell? It's Forest.
Oh my god!
Forest.
Hey, anyone playing any games?
So
Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 6, actually coming out this week. I'm getting a new game.
Hey,
I will be getting.
what did you think about the mechanics of the game, Hayden? Resident Evil 6.
I thought sliding was the coolest thing ever.
Sliding is a barrel of monkeys.
It's too cool.
Too
I
cool
just
for
sit there and I
sliding.
just slide all day. And I go, hey, there's one guy. Yeah. And I shoot him 30 times.
What'd you think about
Too
the
much
shooting?
fun.
Shooting.
The shooting.
Oof.
Bit of an oof. If you don't shoot them in the head, it's a big oof.
You shoot them.
You have to shoot them in the head, otherwise it's just what is it? This isn't a
You
game.
shoot them and you can't even tell you hit them.
Well, after a while you can tell.
It just
you have to
takes
shoot-
too long,
It takes too long.
It's the exact opposite of 5. I played 5 the other day, and I was blown away at how every single time you shoot them, they're stunned and they go like, ooh, and they can do a physical or something. It's the exact opposite.
Well, instead of doing that, they just made it so that, like, you blow holes in them, which is kind of cool, but it's not.
But nothing happens.
It's only cool with the anti-material rifle.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Which I never used.
That's because you gotta beat peers. You gotta beat the game like me as all of the partners, not as the actual guy.
I did all the partners except Piers.
I did Piers.
Pierce Nevins.
Pierce Nevins.
It's like when I played
Sherry and
it's like
Helena.
It's like when I played 5. I said, "Hey, I don't want to play as a girl. Give me Chris."
There you go.
That's what I said when I did 6. Hey, I'm not gay. Give me Chris.
What do you say?
Alright, but in regards to the 3 campaigns, I did like that. I liked, 4 campaigns technically. I did like that they
4
had
campaign podcast.
4 separate campaigns that had, like,
Yeah.
I just liked how they interlocked the stories. It really was kind of cool because you
It was
learned
cool.
something every time.
Storytelling was, hey, that's cool.
It was a cool story. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the
Way
story.
better. What Resident Evil game has a good story?
None.
Exactly, none of that.
And,
you go.
and does 6 have a good story?
6
Yes,
really
it does.
tried. I thought it was pretty decent.
But does it have a good story?
Leon's story was just
You're supposed to
an
say
ass.
no. We don't want a good story.
I'm sorry.
Does 6 have a good story? It's
Be honest. Tell us your true feelings.
it's as good as
I gotta be true. I gotta be true to my heart. All right. I have to
It's-
follow my heart.
the 6. The story is as good as we want it. It's as good as it gets without being
in
good.
the way. Certainly. Well, sort of.
It's just hey, I'm just having a
I'd
blast.
say Jake's story was pretty decent. Chris and Piers was
Pierce Evans.
Pierce Nevins.
a barrel of the best monkeys man can get.
I said to my secretary, hey, can you find some monkeys? Get the best in town and put them in a barrel, and then label the barrel Resident Evil 6. And that's what she did. On October 2nd, it came in the mail.
There are some cool parts. I can't spoil.
No
In
spoils.
6, I will. I'll try and say it without spoiling for the microphone, but I'll spoil. Remember the part. Jake and Sharon.
I didn't play their campaign.
Jake and Sharon, you're in the.
Oh yeah,
the medical school, right? In China. Well, that was a bit difficult in the beginning, wasn't it? What did you say? Because I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Right.
The second playthrough, I got in a locker accent. And I just went, hey, I can watch them enter the passcode. Which I thought was funny because you said passcode. I can't remember my dingus passcode.
Oh, my dingus passcode.
So then I just sat there for 30 minutes waiting for a guy to walk up and do it. And it was like, hey, Kevin, the code is,
Dingle. It was all the
Tree
Legend of
trunk.
Zelda symbols. Wisdom, courage, and power.
To courage. Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to explain that to your other teammate. I just said top right, bottom left.
Well,
bottom
actually,
left.
once they open the door, the passcode's still on the door, so they just have to see that's on the door.
Hey guys, I've been playing the game.
What game you been playing?
XCOM?
Atelier Totally Adventurer of Ireland.
I have no idea. You never
Were
explained
those
what that
words?
game was.
They're words.
Okay.
I went to Family Video. I was gonna rent XCOM. They didn't have it. So I said, hey, what's the stupidest game I can find so I can stream it? And I found it. It's called Ulterior Toaster's Adventurer of
Interior
America.
crocodile alligator.
And it was a doozy to stream. I enjoyed Willie's
Doozy.
stream.
What's
It's
the
a-
premise of this?
It's
video game?
a JRPG.
Oh.
It's classic. You got your world map with just different sections that you go to. And you can walk around in 3D and stuff. You're just walking around. But then you go into battle and, it's classic. You just, attack, guard, or run away.
Is it turn-based?
Turn-based, classic. It's not completely turn-based. Like, hey, it's my turn, now it's your turn. Each individual person has a thing. So maybe Toturi attacks. And then one of the monsters goes, and then my 2 other guys go, and then a couple more monsters.
All right.
Togepi.
Togepi.
My neighbor.
And what exactly is Toturi, Willie?
Toturi is he's a 14-year-old female alchemist. One of the 4 alchemists in the world. Luckily, she's 14 and she fit that bill. Oh, that happened. But so you're an alchemist. So you go to the different areas and you collect ingredients from the areas, which is it's a good way to do it. Because I'm grinding. I'm fighting monsters, but I'm just getting ingredients. So I don't feel like I'm grinding. They tricked me.
I like how in every single RPG you play, alchemy is the worst thing ever.
Pretty much.
It's
Everyone
fun.
hates alchemy in every RPG.
It's the main.
I figured out how alchemy worked in Oblivion, like my 39th playthrough.
It's the main ingredient in this one. It's fun.
Main
Just
ingredient.
make
Hey, well maybe some games did it good. 2 Worlds won the first one. Everything else was horrible, but the alchemy was pretty cool.
What about Army of 2?
Army of 2.
Army of 2 did it again.
So combining gold and guns, making golden guns.
Hey, want to pimp your gun?
Pimp your gun. Hey, exhibit.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
So it's a JRPG. Usually you run around town and you buy a bunch of healing potions and it's
Is that the whole game?
But so you can make all your own stuff. It's fun. You can run around, buy some mandra roots.
Mandrake roots?
Go outside to the well, draw some water, and make a healing potion.
That's neat.
And your alchemy levels up, so you can level up and you can buy new books that have new potions.
Yo, alchemy.
New cooking recipes.
Alchemy swag.
Make new
That's my favorite song.
potions and stuff.
It's a hit single.
Hey, it's fun.
Necromans.
How about
Jesus
Gino?
Christ.
Would you like?
What
Gino?
you said you were ordering some.
Gino
Joe?
Perini?
I am getting a game this week.
Hey, would you... Okay, go ahead. I'll write it down.
You've been playing Record of Agarest War 0.
That is correct. I did on the whim
How's that?
because after watching Willie play some JRPGs, I'm like, oh, I gotta go find one. And I checked, and the Xbox 360 significantly doesn't have any JRPGs. But I did find a KRPG.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh boy.
Ooh.
Like Korean.
I didn't know they make games.
Yeah, they made a Korean RPG. And it looked really good. It's called Magna Carta 2, but
Magna Carta 2.
yes.
Can you play?
Document?
Can you play as Jessica from Girls' Generation?
I believe
Can you play as Sunny
Whoa.
from Girls' Generation?
you can play as
Whoa.
Jessica from Girls'
Sunny?
Generation.
She makes some good eggs.
Psy's in it. He's not a playable character, but he's like one of the secret bosses.
Can you play as Hyorin from
Can you make
Sistar?
good eggs?
You make
Can
good
you
eggs.
make good eggs as Sunny?
Hey, if you know what they should do? Metal Gear Solid.
Ground
New,
Zeroes.
Ground Zero. New Zeros, I was about to say. Ground Zeros. Full mini game.
Egg.
No, the full game is just making eggs.
Just take a note from Ulterior Toasters.
Yeah.
Alchemy.
That's what I was
Cook
thinking.
some eggs. Hey, Otacon, or hey Snake, you're low on health.
You play.
Make some eggs!
You play as
Thanks,
one of.
Otacon.
You play as one of the 4 people in the world who can make eggs.
Yeah.
Sunny.
Right.
And you're 10 years
Just,
old.
There you go.
How did that happen?
Hideo Kojima is not one to shirk crossovers, so I don't see why he just doesn't
Hey,
speak to the people at Cooking Mama, make a
Speak
Cooking
to the
Mama
people.
X Metal
Hey.
Gear.
Power to the people.
power to the people.
This isn't Nazi Germany.
This
Right,
isn't
this
What
bad.
is this? Nazi Germany?
We're all one big United States. We already got Puerto Rico.
Hey, we got Puerto Rico.
We'll get the rest of the world before
Which
we know.
brings me to my next story.
United States guest star Puerto Rico.
Brings me to my next story.
Hey, we got apparently we have a new segment here.
Alright.
Someone wrote a new segment.
Obama.
Oh.
Obama. I'm extremely. I'm gonna say this,
Go ahead.
and just listen, okay?
Hey, I'll throw it for a listen.
I'm extremely happy that Barack Obama is our president again
Me too.
because all of the great rap songs which feature Barack
Yes.
Obama. My president is black. Baraka Flocka Flame, head of the state.
Classic.
All right.
Hey,
For the president.
hey, isn't there one called Army of 2?
Army of Two.
Did it again.
Barack Obama, Bill Clinton.
Army of 2. Army of 2, the 40th president.
Featuring music from
Skrillex.
M83, Bill Clinton on saxophone.
Rob Zombie.
Go Democrats.
He deserved that. blowjob to 2016.
Okay.
If you're impeached, can you be president again?
I don't.
Why not?
Right?
All I'm saying is Lex Luthor
Hey,
probably
you know what?
isn't running
I
for
figured
office
this out
now.
the
He
other
got
day.
punched in the face by Superman.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Martin Luther King.
Dr. Martin Luther. Oh, you know what? That might add another level.
Oh, shucks.
Dr. Ron Paul.
Ooh.
Yes.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes.
Martin Luther Lex Luthor.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Alright.
Shit.
Obama! 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 That's how we ended the cast.
Hey, cast's not over.
Well, that's how we ended it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's a preview.
It's probably in
Post view.
how we end them all.
Yeah, it's like a print preview.
For every podcast for the entire second term,
Yeah.
the next 4 years, we have to end it on the Obama chant.
So, should I talk about the game I actually got now?
Kato show what?
Hey, record of Agorist towards zero.
Hey,
yeah.
isn't there a Wreck-It
Is it
Ralph
fun?
game?
There was a Wreck-It
The
Ralph
movie's
game
based
that's
on a
a
game, right?
direct sequel to the movie
Thank you.
that no one heard about, and the promotions for it don't show actual gameplay footage.
Yeah, that's.
I found someone put a YouTube video of it up, and it looks so crappy, but it looks the story is hilarious.
The
Alright.
movie that nobody heard about. You got a dangling modifier. I heard of the movie.
Dangling
Gotcha.
modifier.
Dangling
The
modifier.
game.
Ad hominem.
I meant to say the game. That no one heard
What's the game that you ordered though?
about. But yes, the game I ordered this week was Record of Agorist War Zero, which is the prequel to Record of Agorist War, which is some turn-based strategy
I would've thought
game
the opposite.
that its kicker is
Zero.
you
Who's
soul
the kicker?
breed.
The kicker. Here's
Soul
the kicker.
breed.
Sold. That sounds
The game is
dirty.
famous for having generations.
Oh,
So
it's like
you
horse
have a,
breeding.
You have a generation of one character, and then you choose who hooks up, or you
Hooks
set it
up.
up to hook up people, and then the next generation of people is everyone that had sex together as
So
kids.
it's a
Are they
dating
like
simulator.
better?
It's like a dating sim, and they are better. Your son will
Are you
always
fighting?
be better than you.
Wait, are you just? Is this just a people breeding simulator?
Yeah.
It's a people breeding turn-based RPG.
Sounds-
Turn-based simulator.
Sounds creepy.
Whatever, it's cool.
Alright.
It's nice.
That sounds
There's a
pretty cool.
Triceratops in my party. I hope he breeds
Can you
with one
breed?
of the human
Hey, can
women.
you
I
breed?
don't think you can breed them.
Ah, shucks.
You can only breed the main
Triceratops.
character, and then everyone else sort of randomly ends up with people. But I'm
Yeah, only
pretty
one
sure
man
the
has sex.
Triceratops.
Can you be a
can't
woman?
reproduce.
Is the Triceratops the main character?
No,
Because
you cannot be a woman.
See, that's what I thought. Because then you just be a
Wait.
floozy.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't be a woman?
Well, I mean, you can give orders to a woman.
Hey,
and you're
better not tell
Triceratops.
Liz about that.
Ooh.
But isn't it a grid-based tactical?
It is grid-based.
I told Liz that she should play Metroid because you're a woman. She goes, "Oh, well, that's dumb logic," and because she's making fun of everything. Because then I said, "Well, look at all the men things. You just look at this. This door it symbolizes a penis. Look at I just destroyed another penis. Thank God." I just kept making
Very
those
good,
jokes.
That's good.
Good
But yeah,
job.
Record
Just
of
stop
Agorist
talking.
War. It's a little slow story wise. It's a fun. If you like turn-based RPGs, you'll get something out of it. It's fun. There's team attacks. I love games that have team
Ooh.
attacks.
Those are
Ooh,
fun.
that's a good plus.
Chrono Trigger.
Like
Fire
you just
Emblem.
move. You got to move people to certain places, and you can get a team attack. And you do your Sonic Buster
Oh,
Breaker.
so it's like tile.
yeah, something
okay.
like
In
that.
Fire Emblem, there's one team attack you can do.
I've never liked a tile
But there's
tactical
like
game
multiple.
besides XCOM.
But it
Like
doesn't
what
have
to
tiles,
do a
that's
team
why
attack,
you-
you have to learn the combinations of certain attacks. So like, say a guy's got like Soul Blade Rush.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then another guy's got Sonic Blade. So then you
Soul
get
Blade,
Sonic Blade Rush.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
You gotta go fast with your swords, and it looks all the moves look cool.
Beyblades.
Beyblades.
Let it.
Let it rip.
I'm gonna rip it.
I'm gonna rip it.
We're gonna wreck it.
But yeah, I scream I'm gonna wreck it whenever I do a special.
So you've been playing XCOM, Hayden.
How's XCOM?
Hey, so have I.
Hey.
Hey, I got it.
You gonna copy and paste right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Copy paste.
XCOM.
Hey, I played it.
I think I'm towards the end. I've unlocked
Really?
everything you can get. So
I haven't unlocked
That's a
anything.
lot of
but
unlocks.
That's my fault.
yeah, it actually.
How many hours have you played?
I don't know. If there was an hour counter, I would have known.
Get a Geiger.
Only
counter.
a few games. Geiger.
Get a
Katawa
Gurkha.
Shoujo
Get a
does
Gurkha
it. Game
Get a
of the
Gurkha
year.
counter.
Game of the
It's
year
like
once
$2.
again. Katawa Shoujo.
I don't think you can do that.
I think I have the power.
We can.
Yeah, Game of the Year, once again, Bastila Got Back mod on Knights of the Republic.
That did get your Game of the Year.
That is a
It
good.
did.
That is a good mod. I will support
So
that.
XCOM.
I don't know if you can support it
Oh,
with your hands.
Hey.
Film of the Year,
to it.
Wreck-It Ralph.
can I say it?
What film?
It's an adult.
I don't care.
Okay, entitled Hitomi Tanaka Fucked by Aliens.
Hitomi Tanaka, classic.
I'll send you a link.
117 minutes.
117 minutes. The other one I showed you, 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah, that's right. It was 220
220, I think.
minutes.
Good thing I know everything.
Did you write that down?
Hey,
it's right there.
Taking notes.
write it.
XCOM.
XCOM. I played it.
There's no Get Out.
Get out.
So can I talk about this game now?
Yes.
Alright, so I rented this game same time I got Assassin's Creed 3. And I was like, well, I gotta beat Assassin's Creed 3. And this game came out like a month, maybe not a month ago. It's called XCOM.
A few.
Oh, I heard about
Enemy
this game. Yeah,
unknown.
I've seen stuff for it.
And, you know, I watched a video on it on Giant Bombcast, and I was like, alright, this looks alright. This looks kind of cool. And, so I played it like the last night I had Assassin's Creed 3. I was like, well, might as well give it a tutorial. They had a little tutorial.
Only one.
One gameplay tutorial about, you know, a good 37 non-gameplay, but like, you know, tactical, strategic game, which was definitely necessary.
Right.
But so the gameplay is like, the story is that aliens come down. It's kind of goofy. They're the classic goofy aliens, right? Classic. And
it's like 60s B horror film
50s?
aliens.
Yeah.
Like destroy all humans.
they
basically.
have big heads and little tiny bodies.
Gray and
Classic.
And so right in the beginning you have a 4-man squad and they're like, oh, let's go. So it's tile based, like a JRPG.
Yeah.
Tactical RPG.
Tactical RPG.
So you like point and click where to go.
Yeah, you point and click where to go. They have 2 turns each, so they can move in one turn and shoot, or they can just run real far in one turn.
Yeah.
It's better to just run and shoot, or at least get into cover and do something.
Yeah.
But so it starts off, and you're 4 guys. You go up, teaching all this stuff. You get into cover. Immediately, the aliens come out. One shot everyone on your team besides one guy, and that's how the rest of the game plays out. Pretty much, you get 1 or 2 shotted, you're dead.
Wow.
And it is. You can name your guys, your soldiers, and you can customize all of them, you know, to an extent. And they're all from different countries. So I made some of my friends. I made Natalie Portman because I had a Jewish woman.
Some of my friends.
I had a Chinese man, so I made Mao Zedong, and I had some others. And so I went out there and I was like, all right, let's go. One of my friends, Phil, bring him back.
This is dedicated
to Phil. This is
Section.
definitely dedicated to Phil. Phil's first fight, he went out. He got a thin man. This is a genetically modified alien, so it looks like a human, but it's not.
And they're like in business suits, right?
They're in business suits.
Oh yeah.
And they spit poison. It poisoned Phil. Phil went. He panicked. He shot his own teammate, and then was killed the next turn.
So if you're killed, do you just
Gut-wrenching.
restart, or how does it work?
No, you're just soldiers, right? So
Yeah.
it's just a mission. You failed the mission.
Yeah.
You get more soldiers. You can just buy more soldiers.
And
Oh,
it's
okay.
you have like a central
They get
hub thing.
upgraded. They level up and stuff. Yeah.
It's a world map, and you have like all these soldiers.
Yeah, I
and so-
heard. I've seen
Like, take
the
5, send
gameplay
them to
for
China.
it.
Yeah. The story. There's almost no story.
There's
it doesn't
no
even
story.
matter.
Yeah, I heard about
It
that,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Gives a
It's
crap.
not even a point of the game. It's
Well, the story is that aliens invade.
yeah, and then
And
it's
then
time
you
for some
gotta stop
gameplay.
'em.
We have an unknown
It's
enemy.
like
Let's kill them.
you research. There's a research lab. You can get new weapons, new armor, better med kits, all this stuff. There's an engineering lab where you buy after you research, and then you can get. I recently got it's a
Droid?
Medic
droid, and it
Yeah.
has a Gatling gun,
Oh.
Is that right?
and it just has a crap load of health, and your guys can actually get on cover on it. So
Is it like a trash can?
No, it's.
Oh man.
This looks like a Chrome Hound.
See, I was just
This podcast dedicated to the loving memory of Chrome Hounds.
I was just picturing like a classic, like
R.I.P.
like a school big brown trash can with a Gatling gun sticking out of it. That's what I pictured. Maybe I should email the company.
You should.
I had it for the longest time, and it was the best. I sent it into a room. I couldn't see because it was fog of war. Sent it into a room, told it to move here. It moved forward. It went straight into an energy core and blew up.
Did you name it?
No, you can't. No, you can't customize those.
Oh,
The game is just filled with so much sadness. Every single fight, someone dies. Almost every
and
time.
if they die, they're gone forever.
They're gone for. They're on a list of memorial,
Yeah.
and when you go
Holy
to it,
crap.
Scottish music plays.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many people have died with you? Then?
About 25.
Jeez.
And I was gonna ask you, do you get infinite soldiers or how does it?
Yeah.
I think there's
Is there a pool?
honestly, there's a pool, and it's 99. And I don't know why they put a limit on it. Maybe there is a limit. I don't
Well, you
know.
have
I've
to
only
lose
taken out
eventually.
17.
So what if you get down to all 99? What happens?
Maybe, I don't know.
You just lose.
I'm down to 17.
Aliens
I
take
feel
it
like
over.
I'm pretty far in the game.
Have you played any of the original games, XCOM?
No, I know there was an original. It was a really old game.
Yeah, like early '90s, I think.
Well, here's the main question: is the game fun?
The game I've been playing. I rented it. I went out, returned it a day late, rented it again.
So it's
I
a
like
pretty long
it a lot.
game then.
It's a. I guess, yeah.
Have you beaten it yet or no?
No, I mean, I have no idea where the story's going.
I
So-
plan to rent it tomorrow too. If they
Should
have
definitely, it's definitely worth a rent. If
pretty
I'm not
cool.
even that much of a, I'm not much of a tactical. I don't like playing those
Yeah, I know.
JRPGs
yeah,
with tiles. I don't like playing that, and I really like playing this.
Huh. Well, there's
Uh,
nothing else
I
coming
do.
out soon. So.
It's really cool. Like you really get attached to your guys, and then they die, and then it's the saddest moment of your life.
So they can die really easily then.
Yeah, like in one turn, a guy will come out sometimes if you're not careful enough. You really gotta be careful in this game. Like move slowly.
You have to be really
Like I sent out a guy, he immediately got shot by every single of the enemy and it was killed.
Well,
He was
how
one
does
of
it
my
show
best
you? Does it
guys.
show you like in a cinematic, or is it?
No, it's like turn. It's like their turn, so it's
Oh.
one of them moves,
So it's like-
does something. Next one,
there
then
is-
next one moves.
When they
Oh.
shoot you, there is kind of a cinematic thing.
So it's kind of like a. It's like
Oh yeah, it
Pokemon.
goes into
Shooting,
third
yeah.
person whenever
You move?
you shoot.
Oh, when you shoot.
So
okay.
Yeah.
you press the right trigger and it goes into shoot mode, and you choose who to shoot. It's like a Fallout, where the VAT system.
VATS.
It's
yeah.
exactly
Oh,
like
okay.
VATS.
All right.
Yeah.
It goes to slow
So
motion.
when you're
Sniping
playing the
is-
game, it's like a tactical, so it's like
Very-
above camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Sounds kind of interesting.
It's really surprisingly fun. I thought I wouldn't. Like
I heard
it as
about the
much.
game, but then it just felt like it died off. No one really talked about
Yeah.
it.
I don't.
Oh yeah, so many other games have
Didn't-
come out that.
This
I
overshadowed
don't think
it.
it did
Yeah,
well.
other games because this game didn't have much of a.
Hype.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
Anticipation.
other games.
Exciting.
There was not much excitement.
No, there's nothing else really coming out this winter besides Hitman that I know that I'm gonna play.
There's definitely.
Everything's
Call of
coming out
Duty.
next year. Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty. I don't play Halo.
You don't play Call of Duty. I mean,
No.
I played. I
I
didn't really
play,
expect it, but
I play Battlefield actually.
yeah,
So that's my shooter.
I was banned from Battlefield on the PC.
That's a classic.
You were banned.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
My brother likes to use racist
Oh
usernames.
God.
And on Xbox, ours is I won't use.
You can
for-
report it, but
Yeah, they report it, and I have to change it. So I just keep changing one
Yeah.
letter to a number, and it's still the same thing.
so what that happened on PC?
On PC, it just goes. It didn't tell me anything. I just could not get back into the game. I spent the whole day doing it. I finally got into the tech support or whatever.
Yeah.
Asked the guy, "Hey Stevie, what the hell?" He just goes, "Okay, it appears that you were banned from the game." And then that's it. And I went, "Why?" And he's like, "Give me a moment." And then he looked it up, and it appears your name. You were banned because of racist, something
Oh,
racist.
okay.
And I just went, I put, so the game comes with a code that you have to, it basically banned my code, so my game was worthless. I couldn't even play single player, couldn't do
Oh
anything.
wow. That does suck. So what? You can't play the game?
Can't,
Didn't you buy
could
it?
not, I bought it on Xbox.
What a new.
Because my friends wanted to play on it. Whenever my friends want to play something, I buy it on Xbox.
Wow.
Most of my online stuff is on Xbox, unless it's like PC exclusive or it has a lot of mods. I don't get on PC. And if I want to play a game simply for its single player experience, I'll get it on PS3 because it's Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah. I see. I only have a PS3, so
Yeah.
I play on my online on that too.
Yeah. I mean, Metal Gear Online was.
Did you see the new PlayStation Store?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, like, did you see it? Yeah, it's a lot better. I think it's a lot more sleek.
I was only on it for 10 seconds, and I said, "What the heck is this?" Then I turned it off.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Phenomenal.
It's more modern. It's pretty good.
I'd say buy XCOM because let's get back to XCOM.
Because I mean,
Because you start off in the beginning, you choose where your home base is, and you can only choose right in the beginning America or Europe, I think.
Oh, okay.
And there's, you can later, I guess you can choose Asia, and they all have their own separate
so
bonuses.
can you switch your capital?
No, I don't think
Your
so.
home base? Then why?
I lost Canada. If there's a panic level on each of these countries, and as time goes by, and if they get attacked, you have to choose which one to save. Really, and
then you go.
It's not really difficult to save all of them and have it. Really, lost Canada.
Lost Canada.
Canada just
the great.
And I was
North.
America. I lost directly north of me. I saved China to
You
lose
saved
Canada.
China to lose Canada.
We gotta get more
Wow.
Sleeping Dogs.
Hey, well, thanks for Assassin's Creed 3 making fun of George Washington, you dick.
Hey, thanks for Assassin's Creed 3, but I prefer Sleeping Dogs.
I prefer Sleeping Dog.
Thank you.
I'm the opposite, but
I'd say you should buy XCOM.
I'm pretty excited for XCOM.
When it came out, I was watching.
Name all of your soldiers so you can feel as sad as I am.
I will. Don't worry.
Oh,
I'm gonna live stream it too. I'm gonna name everyone. They're all gonna
One
die.
guy has survived about 15 missions, and he's my best guy. He's a shotgun guy. His name, he's Italian, and his name is Riccardo Greco, which Greco means Greece. So
Which I think
that's
is
just funny.
'cause he's Italian.
But he's the best. In one, I'm pretty sure I was gonna die that mission. Everyone died in the very first.
Very first mission?
The first. No, this is into the game. I had my best squad. I was like, all right, we're gonna take the. They came out and just murdered everyone
God.
besides my one guy, and he killed like 17 guys by himself. It was amazing.
Shotgun Man himself.
Shotgun Man. It was beauteous.
So wait, did you beat the game or?
No, not yet.
No.
I rented it today. Don't know why. I probably should have rented it tomorrow. Haven't even been able to play it yet.
Yeah.
There goes a day. 6 days now. 6 days now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see you next time I go there. See how much it is for the half off. Cause I'm pretty sure it's like $15.
Bro, I don't know.
That's what I mean. I wish it was $5. That'd be awesome if it was $5. But I always get it. Cause $5 is a big difference from 15.
But I'm gonna try to play XCOM because probably one of my favorite games of all time is Fire Emblem Sacred Stones on the Game Boy Advance, which is a tactical RPG.
No.
Which I put probably innumerable amounts of time in that game. Because if one of my characters dies, I gotta restart the level. Hey, I like that guy. He can't die. So I replayed like half of it last year on my laptop. I got a what do you call it? Emulator. And I got the game or whatever. I own it, so I'm not stealing nothing.
So that means
that was just
you must have liked what's it called? Heavy Rain. Then. Did you like that game?
Yeah.
Heavy Rain.
What's that?
What does that have to do?
Well, I'm just saying because you liked, because you said, when someone died.
Oh.
Yeah, that aspect.
Well,
no spoils. But
Heavy Rain.
That's an old game though. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
It's like came back out. It came out like in 09.
It's like 3 years old.
That's not really
old. But
it was a good experience. I don't want to experience it again.
Oh, I mean, you didn't really like it then, or?
Well, not that I didn't like it, just that I didn't want to go through it again.
Well,
it's just long and.
Yeah, it's kind of long, but it's a good rental, I think.
It's definitely worth the experience. I don't want to experience it again.
It's like you're watching a really good movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A really long, really good movie.
So So I replayed some of Fire Emblem last year, and I timed it kind of. Thank you. I woke up at 9, and I was playing the same level, and people kept dying, so I would replay it. I beat the level at like noon, and they're like pretty short levels. It's like just little grid-based things, just kill everyone. But it took me 3 hours.
It took me about 20 minutes to do. The longest, well, not 20 minutes, probably 30 minutes. The longest match I did on XCOM because I went all the way to one side, and you don't, there's a fog of war, so you can't see. They'll just appear from behind. I don't know. They're in certain pockets of the map. I went on every spot besides the first hot pocket. I had to go all the way back. One guy survived. That was. Don't really like it when that happens. And then when I get back to base, the guy goes, "So much death."
They play Scottish music.
They play Scottish music, and then you promote your guys really often. There's different classes: sniper, heavy, shotgun man, and a support. Sniper is definitely the best because they can one-shot almost a lot of stuff.
And then once you get far enough into the game, some of your guys can get like psychic abilities.
Yeah, psychic abilities.
Oh, really?
I just got to that part.
I assume like once you research alien technology, you can get psychic stuff.
Yeah, I think I found. There's like a story. It's like, story. Research this to extend the story. I was like, I'll just research everything else first. I don't want it to be difficult. So I recommend whenever it's like, hey, research this to go ahead of time. Don't do that. Research everything else first. I ran out of money so goddamn much, and
Is it easy to get money or no?
No. You get it like 3 ways. One is by the end of the month you get money from the council.
Oh, okay.
And then some missions, the rewards are different for certain missions. Like there's alien abductions, so there's 3 places you got to choose. One will be like, you'll get a leveled up sniper. Okay. You'll get 8 scientists, or you'll get like $100. So that's. And then the other way to get it is
you choose one, and the other ones go away.
The other ones, their panic level increases.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I lost Canada. You can put satellites over countries and then put your ships there. I thought it took away money at first, so I was terrified.
Yeah, 4-player podcast was streaming it, and I was watching it, and he was building satellites, and I couldn't tell if he was spent. I thought he was like spent $200 on a satellite, and then he built like 5 of them, and he did like 10 turns, and I realized, oh wait, that gives you $200.
And then other ways you have to sell like stuff you get from missions, and some of it is just like, there's no research, you just get it. It's just worth money. Okay, so I sold it, and I got $600, which is ridiculous. The most money I've ever gotten.
Deal.
It was one of them was Alien Entertainment. It was just like a bunch of a bunch of lights, and another one was Alien Food, and it was like, it looked interesting, but then we found out it was made out of human parts. So
Shucks.
And then you can just sell that. So I made a bunch of money, and I spent it almost immediately. Some of the weapons are really expensive. Like one sniper rifle, plasmas. Yeah, it's like the second best sniper, I think. Costs 200 something, and medals and a bunch of stuff. Everything costs so much money. I lose the money in the beginning of the month, and I go, shit. How am I gonna pay this month's rent?
So, final verdict. You say buy it.
I'd say buy it. I think.
Did you play
I think
it?
there's good.
No,
I think you could
I want
replay it over and over again.
I'm very excitable to play this game.
I'm excited.
I'll probably give it a try then. It sounds like
I'd say rent it if you're worried about it, but
I'll probably. Because I've never played a game like that before. So.
I'd buy it if I
Yeah.
had money.
You should probably rent it.
Yeah, I'd probably rent it.
Because it's a very kind of specific genre, and it's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
It's a pretty difficult game.
I was like getting my ass.
I've only
handed to me.
lost one mission, and I was an idiot for losing it. But everyone just keeps dying, and I'm just so sad.
So do you start the game with your 99 pool of people?
No,
and
you
then
start, and you have to. There's a pool of 99 that you can buy.
Oh, you have to buy it.
You have to buy them, and then after it all works on. It takes this many days for this to happen. So you go to the world map and you press scan, and time passes, and by the you're waiting for things to get researched, but there's also a chance that something's gonna happen, like aliens are gonna attack or something. So there's like do I keep going, or should I research something different, or should I get guys? It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's neat. It's real neat.
It's neat. So I would like to
difficult.
play it. I'm gonna try to rent it tomorrow, but they only have one copy on PS3. So
Good luck with that.
good luck
There's
with that.
3 copies on Xbox at mine.
Yeah, Family Video always has 3 times as many copies on Xbox.
If you go to the one in Arnold, though,
Yeah,
they
look
have a lot more.
Ours
PS2.
do that, and his do that.
Like in Halo 4, they're all on Xbox.
Xbox. They're all on Xbox. Dennis Sheck himself couldn't get a copy. He said, "Hey, I'm the construction supervisor of Historic Scenic Jefferson Barracks," and they said, "Hey, get in line, buddy.
Bucko.
Get in line, Bucko."
Chief. Can you tell? You should slip Stevie $5 and tell him, hey, when XCOM.
When you get XCOM on XCOM on Xbox.
I enjoyed it. It's tactical RPG, except there's no grid. There's no tiles. You just go wherever you want.
That's not true.
There's literally no grid.
It doesn't show squares.
Right,
But
they
there's
don't
invisible
show
squares.
The only grid is when you go into cover, because there's a shield. You can cover here. You can cover here. You can cover here.
Yeah.
But when you're not hiding behind a wall, you just go wherever you want.
Yeah. The best part is you can name your soldiers.
You can name your shoulders. One of my left shoulder is named Fidel Boom Boom Castro. He's a sergeant. Because if you get to the rank of sergeant, you get a nickname.
Yeah.
And then you can actually change the nickname to whatever you want.
Yeah, he just figured that out.
I didn't even know that. I'm pretty disappointed.
There you go.
Because now I have Sergeant Takashi Wardog Mike. And I have to change his name to Hero of the Hour. Because I wrote this down. Probably the most exciting part about the game is that you can lose missions. And you can theoretically lose the game. Like in every game, hey, let's go on a mission. Oh, you lost. Let's restart. Nope. All your guys are dead. Man, you really sucked on that one. Try to do better next time.
I bought Gozu. I was looking for
Gozu?
it for forever.
Did it
I
actually
finally
record?
found it and bought it.
Gozu.
So I was
You
playing
bought
XCOM.
it. Where'd you buy it? Where'd you buy it? Where'd you get it?
Hastings
So,
in
where's
Lawrence,
your mom?
Kansas.
Kansas.
I had to search pretty far and wide to
Far.
find Gozu.
I
All
traveled
the
far
pretty
and wide.
horses.
All the pretty horses.
Just like 2 horses.
So XCOM.
I'm good at breeding.
So the most exciting part is, for instance, in one mission, all the missions where you meet a new enemy type is the hardest because they just appear and you're like, what the hell is that? I don't know what that does. So there's this one mission where you meet the floater, which is basically a torso with a jetpack. So he can shoot you from anywhere. He's flying. He can shoot you over your covers. When you're hiding you're in bed in your blankets and your covers. He'll shoot you right in the face.
Yeah.
I hate when that
Dick.
happens.
So I had 4 guys on that mission. I had Recruit Outback Steakhouse, and who's the other one? I don't think it was Viviana Lasagna.
Lasagna?
So it wasn't Ava Braun.
I had a woman named Viviana Lasagna.
I named my people in the beginning until I figured out that they died. So all of them died, and I'm not naming any because it's too sad.
Speaking of Ava Braun, that's my Halloween costume for next year.
David Braun. I had 2 people named David Braun.
You did?
Because one of them died. She immediately died on her first mission. I said, that's such a good name. So I used it again. She died on her first mission.
Oh.
Bad luck. She keeps committing suicide. So I was on the mission. He flies above.
Floater.
Recruit Outback Steakhouse is right here. Just shoots it, blows up. He's dead. And then another one comes up, shoots Recruit Viviana Lasagna. She blows up. What do I do? And then I managed to kill those guys with Corporal Little Miss Sunshine. Saves the day.
There you go.
And then, but then there was 10 other guys, and I had 2 guys left.
I can't fly. I'm colorblind.
I'm exact. I couldn't fly. They can fly. I can't.
They're not. You're
That's not
colorblind.
fair.
They're not.
So I'm on the ground. I'm colorblind. They're not. They're flying. So I'm on the ground, and then there's 10 guys left. I kill a few of them, and then they killed Corporal Little Miss Sunshine.
Oh.
Shucks. Now all I have left is Squatty Takashi Miike. He's got a shotgun, lowest rank, well, second lowest. You start at recruit, that's not even a rank. Then you go to squatty, which is the first rank. And so I was like, oh, shucks, I got one guy left. And if he dies, then I lose the mission. I don't restart. I just lose, and I go home, and everyone makes fun of me. So I got to kill 10 guys with this one guy. And, of course, he earned his nickname, Hero of the Hour. He just sprinted with his shotgun directly into everyone's face, shot him in the face.
Takashi Miike,
Hero of the Hour.
Hero of the Hour.
Was it? Did we figure out he was Italian? Ricardo?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I have a soldier named Ricardo Greco. He's Italian. Greco means Greece. And his nickname is Viking.
It's good.
Really national.
It all adds up.
He did the same thing, and he killed, I think, 10 guys in one mission by himself.
That's sick.
Could not be more proud of the man.
I had another experience.
He's my only man who survived pretty much throughout the game.
I had another debacle. The Sunshine debacle was the first of many. The second was the Jackson debacle.
This is how they're going to be recorded in history books.
Yeah.
The
Jackson debacle.
Yeah.
I was once again the second mission where they introduced a new enemy. Of course, there was a debacle.
Can you name one of your soldiers debacle?
The debacle.
Corporal debacle.
Squatty debacle.
So I had 5 guys. I had Chuck Obama, Michelle Obama. That's kind of similar.
You had
Michelle Obama.
Who was your sniper?
My sniper was Chuck Obama.
Oh.
And then I can't remember anything.
Takashi Miike and
Miike was not on that mission.
Wasn't. That's right. Thankfully.
That
was a debacle.
My corporal from Russia, my highest ranking man on the mission, Piotr Jackson.
Mm-hmm. And the Russian.
Oh yeah, and recruit Pavlos Pupadoopaloo, which I didn't need. That was his name when he showed up. That was the only name I didn't change. I said, hey, Pupadoopaloo, good enough. So I sent those in. Oh, and Ava Braun was on that mission, died immediately. So Ava Braun, Ava's dead for the second time.
Ava!
A guy just jumped out of a window, shot her in the face.
Oh, can someone please make a mod for Resident Evil that just makes Ada turn into Ava Braun?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, that's
no sleeping on the job.
So, and then the new enemy type comes out, which is the Starship Trooper.
Yeah.
The bug from Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Who kills you in one hit, and then a turn later, your dead guy turns into a zombie.
Ooh.
Debacle, and awaiting to happen. So, Ava Braun dead. Poopa Doopaloop was killed pretty quickly. And then I had Chuck Labamba, some other guy who died, who cares, and Piotr Jackson.
Ooh.
And then, these Starship Troopers are just coming out all over the place. One of them gets Chuck Labamba, and I'm like, shucks. And then all I have left is Corporal Piotr Jackson.
You save the day?
Hero of the Hour.
So I'm on the far side of the map. You can actually retreat. Your ship is on one side. You didn't know. I'd never done it, but I'm pretty sure you can. I think you can do it. If you go back to this area where your ship is, then you can fly away and save the day. So I'm on the opposite side with Piotr Jackson, another shotgun man, and I gotta get all the way over to the ship to save the day.
You gotta save the day.
I gotta save the day. Dead.
Oh.
On that note, I'm gonna take a shower.
Don't wreck it.
Gonna wreck that toilet.
No.
Oh, you know what? Here's a good. This is what we did at the Lincoln. Hold on. Can we? I'll send you this picture.
Oh yeah.
Basically, whenever we have to say, "Hey, did you go check that movie?" We came up with a stupid name for each of them.
Oh yeah.
So, Paranormal Activity was Paraderpin. And Hotel Transylvania, I named Hot Tranny. So, this is what we put up on the
Transylvania 6
on the big board that everyone sees. We put, there you go. Pass it around. 3-player. It was still up there the next day. I had to put it down.
Let's take a peek.
It's good.
Classic.
That's how you run a
$5
movie theater.
daily mats.
Yeah. Hey, we're getting a mat today, boys.
Oh
All
boy.
right. I like mats.
He made no changes to Wreck-It Ralph, but Paraderpin 4 and
Wreck-It
Hot
Ralph
Training.
is just phenomenal. We can't
Right,
Yeah,
there's
it's a
nothing
good
to
movie.
do.
It's so good.
Phenomenal.
Phenomena.
Anemone.
Anyone else got any gist? I played Resident Evil Dead Aim.
How was that?
Classic.
Yeah.
It's a rail shooter, and it gets pretty spooky.
Ooh.
Because I'm playing it on my controller, so I can't control it very well. And they're just sprinting their zombie dicks straight in my face. Ooh. And I can't shoot them fast enough. So I'm just not playing the way you're supposed to play it, and it gets spooky, because they usually send them in, like, waves of 50.
That's a lot of zombies.
So, like, in one part, there's just a hallway, and there's, like, the entire hallway is filled with zombies running. What do I do? Spooks.
Spooks.
I enjoyed it thoroughly, for as much enjoyment as it could be had, possibly.
You may have said this, but this was... I found this on the computer at Swick. That was the
I saw that. It's a good title for a paper.
Had nothing to do with it.
So, so this week I'm planning on purchasing Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racers.
Is that right?
Transformed.
Yes, I really like the original one, but now at first I was annoyed by this, but then I played Mario Kart 7. But the reason why it's called Transformed is your vehicle will transform in the race. Ooh. So sometimes you'll be in a boat, sometimes you'll be in a helicopter, or a flight item, and sometimes you'll be a car, which was kind of cool. I liked.
It's cool, except
it's cool.
Sonic can run faster than any of those vehicles.
Actually, as stated in the first Sonic and Sega All-Stars biography, it clarifies that the only reason why Sonic drives a car is as a handicap to the other racers.
There you go. I was thinking about getting... they recently released HD versions of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, I was
thinking about getting Sonic Adventure 2 for the PlayStation 3. Classic.
Yeah, and then what really sold
the Big Lebowski.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform for me are the characters they've included in this. One, NASCAR Women's Champ Danica Patrick will be in it.
Classic.
Flying a plane.
All right.
Just like XCOM.
And
you can name your jets.
Hey, it's the mailman.
As unveiled on the day of Wreck-It Ralph's release, Wreck-It Ralph himself will be in the game.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
He says things like, "Hey Sonic, why are you driving a car?" And it's
classic.
Great. Classic line. Hey Sonic, why are you driving a car? It's very good. The trailer was hilarious, but and fun stuff. No spoils, but Sonic the Hedgehog is in Wreck-It Ralph.
Ooh.
Oh.
I saw. Wait,
I haven't seen
maybe
it.
I didn't.
I mean, he's on one of the promotional posters. There's Sonic the Hedgehog.
It has Skrillex and Sonic in it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Got
already my favorite.
Hefty
movie.
cast.
It's got a reference that is gonna blow you two away.
I've already heard it.
I haven't. I'm excited.
You
though.
have?
I think
I'm pretty sure I know what it is now.
All right, but no, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You guys are gonna be so blown away.
So Willie,
hey.
you were texting me a couple days ago. When was that? And you said
right.
Metal Gear Solid VR missions.
What the hell is Metal Gear Solid?
Metal Gear Solid VR missions.
I love that game.
Classic game. You're the only person I've ever heard of that's ever heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a great game.
Because...
Isn't that an expansion, the 2?
The first
it
one. Came
out after the first
it's
one.
It's on the PlayStation 1, but it's just VR missions. You just...
Yeah.
It just looks classic because it's the VR world. Everything's like a future
virtual
VR and virtual reality stuff. Looks cool. You run around as Snake. Hey, you're having a blast. Barrel of Monkeys. It was released with the first game as an expansion, kinda, but it was released with the game in England or Europe as Metal Gear Solid Integral, or as Hayden would say, Integral. It's a classic.
Don't kick.
So I'm gonna be streaming that in a couple weeks.
That's gonna be cool.
I'm excited for that.
I've never beaten it.
I haven't either.
I've been wanting to get Portable Ops Plus, which I'm pretty sure is the same concept as VR missions.
You know what you should do? You should play Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 and 3.
I played a little bit of 2, and I have beaten 3. I've beaten 3
right,
several times.
You
I bought
got
3.
You beat Fat Man, right?
Yes.
That's only
Okay, yeah, you're pretty good then.
You're good enough.
Laugh and beat.
You need to play the first one still, though.
Who would have thought he'd hide a bomb behind himself?
Alright.
You can't carry him for long.
Wait, that was
He's
a
pretty
spoil.
fat.
That was
Oh
a
shit!
spoil.
No spoils.
No
Edit that one
spoils.
out.
So rude.
But I saw that one right away. Like, wow.
Well, yeah.
So what?
Pretty obvious.
Oh, I've played it so many times because that was one of the only games I played as a kid.
Yeah.
So I just played it like literally every single day.
When I got Metal Gear Solid 3, I beat it the day I got it, so I didn't sleep that night. And then
Classic.
I just played it for the next 2 weeks over and over and over. I didn't get any achievements or any of the names. I just kept playing the game over and over. And I've probably beaten it like 8 times now.
That's classic.
Including the hardest difficulty, whatever that is, European Extreme.
Classic.
So I was very proud of myself for doing that.
Is Europe harder than America?
Apparently.
Is that what they're saying?
Hey,
European Extreme, I don't want to go there.
the boss extreme is the extreme for
Big
me.
boss.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do
I've
it.
never done that. Just kick
I
my ass.
tried it because that's how you get the big boss mask.
Does Big Boss Extreme work like European Extreme where you get caught and it's game over?
Well, I don't know about that, but to get the big boss mask, you can't get seen, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the only reason you would play the boss extreme.
Yeah.
Anyway. But I've got a pretty good history of playing Metal Gear Solid games. I probably told you this story when I got the 4th one. But my brother and my dad were going to Family Video, and I didn't feel like going, so I just said, "Get me a game." So they came back and they're like, "Hey, they had a coupon for this new game called Metal Gear Solid 4. It was like $1." I said, "Hey, that sounds like a game to me." I liked the second one. I liked the third one. And they said, "Yeah, but we can only get it for one night." I said, "Hey, classic." So I played it. I beat the whole thing in one sitting, basically. I played until 1 a.m., and that game came out like 5 years ago or something, so I was 14. So that was pretty late for me, 1 a.m. And then there was only like 2 hours left, and then I beat it in the morning. So I played like the whole game, basically.
There you go.
I stopped at the part where you meet Liquid Ocelot in the river, and he does the boat stuff, and he drives his circles in a boat.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh, yeah.
And so when it's loading, it shows Snake smoking a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the bottom it says health warning. It says like cigarettes
Smoking's
are
bad,
bad.
yeah.
And then it changes sometimes. So, and usually it says, hey, if you don't play for more than an hour, take a break. For me it said like, you've been playing 10 hours.
Yeah.
Please take
It's
a
like,
break. You're gonna die.
Go stare at something in the distance to give your eyes
You're
a
gonna
rest.
die.
I like when he puts out his cigarette. It says, "Littering is bad. Make sure you use proper
Hideo.
trash receptacles."
Hideo.
What a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've beaten the second game like 5,000 times.
I mean, isn't Metal Gear Solid 4 actually pretty short? Like, when you don't...
when you're playing it.
Yeah.
When you play it, like the gameplay
I've
itself.
only beaten it. I've only beaten it all the way through twice.
Yeah.
Because of the whole act thing. I play like the first act,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe the second one, then it goes into the third one, and I'm like, snow.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it anymore.
Snow leopard. Mac.
Gotcha.
Hula.
Hey.
Hey, you know what else is a good game? Army of Two.
Oh, shut
Army of Two did it again.
Did it again.
Army of Katawa Shoujo.
And on that note,
2.
it's time to end the podcast.
It's time to wreck it.
With the only way we can end it.
Hayden,
Could you come here quickly?
we need your assistance.
I need backup.
As swift as a man can be.
That was pretty swift. Hey, Sexy 64.
That's me.
Get your arm ready. Obama!
Obama! Obama!